Most local coding models give you a fixed scaffold to work inside. Ornith 1.0 writes its own. Deep Reinforce trained it with reinforcement learning to generate its own testing harness alongside the solution. It runs both, scores which combination actually passes, and learns from the pairs that worked. That's what makes Ornith different from most local coding models you can pull on Ollama. Ornith launched in late June 2026 under an MIT license. 2 tags are on Ollama right now, a 9B model that runs on most laptops, and a 35B model for heavier agentic work. Both carry a 256,000 token context window. This video shows you how to install Ollama, pull either size, pick the right one for your hardware, and connect it to a coding agent. First, install Ollama if you don't have it. On Linux or macOS, copy the one command installer from Ollama's website and run it in your terminal. On Windows, the easiest path is to download the installer from Ollama's website. Once it finishes, confirm with Ollama version. You want 0.6 or higher. Ollama added Ornith to its official library the same week it launched, so an older install might not find the model yet. Now pull and run Ornith. The default command pulls the 9B tag automatically. Ollama run Ornith. That's a 5.6 GB download. When it finishes, Ollama drops you straight into a prompt. Give it something multi-step to start. Ask it to write a Python retry function with exponential backoff, and ask it to explain how it would test it. Ornith often returns its own verification plan alongside the solution. That's the self-scaffolding behavior in practice. If you want the 35B model, you need to pull it explicitly. The tag choice comes down to your hardware. Ornith 9B is 5.6 GB and runs on any modern laptop. You need at least 8 GB of RAM and no GPU is required. It's the right starting point for most people. Ornith 35B is 21 GB and needs a GPU with at least 24 GB of VRAM for full performance. Without that, Ollama offloads layers to slower system RAM and responses slow down significantly. The 35B model is what Deep Reinforce's benchmark numbers focus on, but the 9B still shows the core self-scaffolding behavior. Start there unless you already have a high VRAM GPU ready. If you're already running a local coding agent like OpenClaw with Ollama, connecting it to Ornith is a one-line config change. Open your agent's model config, set the default to Ornith 35B or Ornith 9B, and point the base URL to Ollama's local API. Nothing else needs to change. You can also call Ornith directly from a script. Send a standard post request to the same local endpoint with your message. No API key, no account, no rate limits. It runs entirely on your own machine. That's it. Ollama installed, Ornith pulled, the right tag chosen for your hardware, and optionally connected to a coding agent in minutes. The full written guide with every command is linked in the description. And if you want daily breakdowns of the latest AI tools, subscribe to our free newsletter.